Welcome to Valerie's Real Talk podcast. My name is Valerie Smith and I'm your host. Today is episode 50 and I am excited because this is the month where my podcast started. I can't believe that it's Wednesday, September 4th. And every week I put out a podcast episode either 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And this evening, I had to put it out because what I thought today is that I need to be well rested to speak this message with you. The message for episode 50 in the month of September is just start. Just start. I remember when I told people for the last 3 years, I would say it was from 2020 all the way up to 2022. And I kept telling people, I'm going to put out this podcast. But something came up. I don't think that was the excuse. That was not the excuse because something came up. What it was is that I didn't know how to start. I kept keeping myself thinking, I got to have the music. I got to have this software. I just kept saying I needed this, I needed that. But I'm here to tell you people, you need to just start whatever it is that you're trying to do, that you've been wanting to do. Just do it. Remember what Nike said. Their slogan says, just do it. And it's the most exhilarating thing I've ever done. I remember when I spoke to someone, and they're a podcaster too. And they told me when I get to episode 50, I'm going to feel great. I'm going to ask myself, what took me so long to start this podcast? And sometimes we can be in our own way. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, why? Why do we procrastinate? Why do we overthink? Do we really think that the next person with the podcast have all the bells and whistles? They don't. They're just like you and I, planning, setting goals, and putting the message out. That's what began my journey last year, September 27, 2023. I said, I'm going to put out an episode every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, an episode went out, and I did not miss a beat. It probably went out at 5 a.m. It probably went out at 2 a.m. But it went out every Wednesday. This week, I made a choice to do an evening edition. Because why? I wanted my energy to be pumped up because I want you to know that you can do anything if you just do it. I'm a person that wants to see things go well, but I don't want to be that person to stop myself to make it perfect. And many people know someone that want everything perfect. I'm here to tell you there is no perfect anything. You have to start. You never know where it's going to take you. You need to do what that thing is that you've been wanting to do, and you know what it is. You have it written down, but you haven't done the work. And that's what it is. See, when we start something, who's going to do the work? It's going to be you. But you got to get out of your head, out of your mind. Because guess what? The only person who knows how to do the thing is you. It's you. You know it. And I'm talking to you. I want you to ignite the fire that's within you. Do what I did. I just went out and I said, forget the music intro. Forget the music exit. Just get out there, Valerie, and put the podcast out because somebody needs to hear the message. The message. That's all people want to hear. I have people around the world that listens to Valerie's Real Talk podcast. Not just in America, but in different countries. And it's amazing when you see that your podcast is being heard around the world. And that's what we need. We need individuals who have talent, whatever that talent is that remember that you're serving people, not yourself. When I'm putting out this podcast, I'm not serving myself, I'm serving you. I'm bringing a message to you because you need something that's going to pump you up, that's going to take you to the next level. Because why? You've been waiting your whole life to get started, and now all you have to do is just start. And just start. And it's the best thing that's ever going to happen to you. So are you ready to get started? All right, so you know what's coming up. I want you to bring out that journal, that pad of paper, and I want you to write down the things. I'm not going to tell you how many, because you are the only one who knows that that's something that you've been holding on that you have not started yet. I want you to start writing down, make a list of things, and we can call it bucket list. You can call it your dream list. Put it down, or your just start list. Write it down, make it plain. What do you want to start right now that you've been holding on and you've been procrastinating and just thinking about it? I'd do it tomorrow. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is never promised. You only have today. Just start. Just start on your dream, on your strengths, and share it. I think that when you share, that's what brings in the momentum. That's what brings in the engagement about what you truly want and that you really want to truly share. My name is Valerie Smith. Happy September. This is episode 50. And I want to see you thrive. I want to see you just start on that one thing that you've been waiting on and share it with the world. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. And I'll see you next week for episode 51.